Alright, we're back again. This time, this tea party is going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys excited?
This is going to be good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. It's going to be amazing.
Pretty good. I think it's going to be awesome.
I mean, it's like when you have Mortal Kombat 3 without Scorpion or Sub-Zero in it, and then they decide to upgrade it to Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and then bring all the ninjas back.
All the ninjas.
You know, it's
pretty much the same thing.
I mean, that's essentially what it is.
Kind
I
of.
mean, on that note, like we'll just jump into it. Pretty much, characters and stages. They already said all the characters from the previous games are coming back.
Yeah.
Which that's freaking godlike in itself.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's gonna be freaking amazing.
Oh yeah. I mean, hopefully we get all the stages from.
Well, all right. So there was a Twitter account. I can't remember what their handle was called, but they went through all the footage, all the stuff that they could possibly find that was shown on this game.
Yeah.
And they pieced together what stages are pretty much confirmed
so far.
And it's like over
And
70 or
it's
something. Right?
yeah, it's pretty much the majority of every stage that has been
that's
made.
ever been made, yeah.
Even the stage from Bro, that little tree musical thing. What was it called?
Cannon,
God.
bro?
Oh God, I hope not.
I
don't know.
love that. It's pretty creative.
I guess
It's simple and colorful.
it's simple. That stage sucked.
That stage was a nightmare.
It was so annoying. Only you know what? That makes sense. You would like that.
You would like the most obnoxious stages.
It's definitely no Poke Floats.
It is definitely.
I hope we get a Poke Floats back.
I hope so.
I
And it
don't
gets
know.
updated.
It feels like a lot of memories too.
Well, all right. So it looks like this game is mostly it's more about reflecting on the entire series. It's not so much about
It's like
moving forward.
it's like 4 games in one. Which that's what I tried.
Yeah,
You could say that.
You could say that.
Because I feel like the way it moves, it felt almost like Melee speed.
That's what I was saying. Like it feels like it's trying to look like Melee, but with Wii U's roster, I guess you could say.
It definitely goes like
it's not exact speed, but they try to balance it for
Obviously it's
does
casual gamers.
They tried bringing what they're trying to do is they're trying to get those Melee people off Melee and into a new Smash
into a new
Bros.
platform.
Yeah,
because
like they had to move on.
And the way you air dodge and the way you saw them moving and such, I could definitely see Melee players playing this.
Yeah.
I mean, they weren't doing too bad in the tournament, but they still lost.
And it makes like life easier. Like you don't have to switch console just to play certain games.
I mean, it makes everybody's life easier.
Yeah,
You don't have to play on silly
on a CRT
CRT.
anymore.
Yeah, or like it's like, oh, I have all the games. Let's just hop in, and you're pretty much set.
All right. So, with that, what stages are you hoping are going to be back?
I would say from 64, Peach Castle. It's like the
Okay.
Yeah,
it's like the first
one with the moving platform.
Yeah,
on the
it's like
bottom.
the
that
first,
one. Yeah, that one was
that
brought
one
back
was
in
on-
before. That was in
that was
Smash
back
4.
in.
But I
Smash 4.
haven't seen it was on the list when they kind of
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I saw it or not.
And also that other Sonic stage though, that's like it's kind
The
of
Green
like
Hill one.
yeah.
That's definitely back.
Oh,
That
no,
one?
I meant
Yeah.
I meant the other one that's from
The
from the
Sonic.
Wii U.
That one. I know
From
what
the
you're talking
from the Wii U.
Yeah,
the
that's
big
like
one.
kind of curved.
Oh, ew.
about. The big one, the Sonic
As a Sonic fan, no,
with the windmill.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with that?
because the game was sucked and the stage
just
sucks.
because of that?
But all right, so Mike, how about stages? What do you?
Stages for me. I mean, I know it's coming back because I saw it, but Corneria from Melee, like that's.
Did we didn't see any gameplay on it though, did we?
No.
I want to know if they're choosing the big one or
Oh, from 64. Ooh.
with the 8-player Smash. They probably
I could
would
see
be
them
the big
like
one.
making the Great Fox bigger for like big Battlefield is. Like I could see them
Yeah.
doing something like that.
It's
And
possible.
like the background changes to Sector Z for 8-player and like
I definitely want Corneria back because that was my favorite
That was a good
stage.
stage.
And the one that I wanted the most is already back. They already played it. They showed it off. Saffron City.
Saffron City.
I love
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Saffron
saw that.
City.
And
I was kind of disappointed that no Pokemon like came out of that
Yeah.
little
yeah.
area.
I was
Yeah, it
expecting to
does.
see it. Charmander!
yeah, I saw the
Wait, really?
I saw the gameplay of Treehouse. After the E3,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
they were testing out certain character like a Pokemon trainer, and they're finding Saffron City, and the Pokemon actually came out, but like in the old style, like the
In
2D.
like the free
Oh,
games.
really?
Sprite.
Maybe
Yeah,
they
I
had.
see
Maybe when we saw it, they had hazards turned off
Ah, that's also another
because
possibility.
that's a thing.
That is a thing. They have
So they took
there's a hazard switch. Just like they took, you know what they took that from?
what?
PlayStation All Stars.
Oh,
It's like a big.
PlayStation All Stars lives on.
It's like a big. Fuck, it's like a big fuck you too.
That's a great idea. I think I'll take it. All right, so we got the stages out of the way. Let's move on to characters. Derek, what characters are you most excited about coming back? Oh well, I guess technically they're all coming back.
I mean,
so
yeah, they're all
characters
coming
are you
back.
most excited
Brawl.
I'm very excited of Link because they improved so much. He used to be good in Melee, but for some reason in Brawl, the later game, like they nerfed the shit out of him.
no, Brawl. He was garbage.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
Brawl,
Smash
he was
4,
ass.
he was
I-
better.
He was decent.
Yeah, but I'm glad they tried to change it up and
They
make
changed
him.
him a lot. I like it.
He's
I
a
think
lot.
And not only Link, but I'm glad that they beat every character up.
That's what I like. See,
Yeah.
I don't like nerfing characters. I think characters who are weaker should be just buffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to draw that line whether like someone's too OP.
Well, it doesn't make sense. It's like I know like everyone likes the idea of bringing Daisy as a character, but I feel it's pointless because they should have do that like they did to the Bowser Jr. Like when you switch costume,
I
they
believe
just changed.
Peach
it.
Well-
did have a Daisy color.
She had a Daisy color.
Yeah, but not the looks. But they should
Yeah.
they should
This
have done the
is-
same thing to Bowser Jr. when you switch costume.
It's just a different
Yeah,
model.
different model.
well,
Which is like they should have did the same thing for Daisy and just put it into one.
well,
And-
she is a
and-
different model. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's pretty much.
No, he's saying instead of making her a full blown character, they should have just made her just another skin for Peach.
Yeah, because like
she essentially is though.
I mean, she's just a character now,
Right.
which I don't mind.
But however, she has the same exact move as Peach. Like I don't see any difference.
Well, that's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing.
She's an Echo Fighter, which
So like Lucina and Marth, like she has the same moves, but they could have like different.
They have
properties.
different, like, properties.
Maybe she does more damage. Maybe she does more knockback. I don't know.
they didn't go into like her differences, but like basically the difference between Marth and Lucina, even though they have the exact same moveset, is Marth the tip of his
He's
sword
got the
is
tip.
where his sweet spot is, where he does more damage, whereas Lucina's is at the hilt of the sword.
like
Oh,
as
no, that's Roy. Lucina's just.
It's just average. So, Mike, your characters you're most excited coming back. I already know one. It's Jigglypuff, right?
Fox.
No, Jigglypuff's banned. Fucking Snake is back. I'm so goddamn happy.
That
about
was pretty hype when he
After
showed
it.
up.
That was
After 10 years.
I was like, no.
like I couldn't believe it. I did not. I did not think he was gonna come back. Like
even more,
honestly-
his original voice actor is.
And
voicing
have you
him,
have
too.
you noticed? Have you noticed they
that's
changed?
true.
Have you noticed they changed the logo of Snake?
Yeah,
I can tell you why. Because
Here comes a tragic
kid-
story.
because it's the old symbol for Kojima Productions. So, and they probably didn't want to use that symbol anymore, so they changed it to an exclamation point
which makes sense.
because they didn't want anything to do with it. So that's what I think. But
So
No,
we got
Snake-
Snake coming back.
and fucking Ridley, like I really want to play him so bad. I'm so glad. I'm so happy he's in.
He looks
He
ridiculous.
looks awesome, and he fits He fits. They put him in, and he fits.
He sort of fits.
I mean, I get it.
I'm not a big fan of his design, but like,
well, he kind of reminds me of that alien. From the
oh yeah, that's what a lot of
does.
people compare. Oh, he's alien. He's
I get it because like the name.
He's the most like
really,
detailed
really
looking
Scots.
character.
I get it. Ha ha! I get it.
Oh my god!
I don't know. He does look like fun though. I'll definitely try him out. I just love that like. That's the whole reason I played Firebrand in Marvel was because of that one move where he drags you across the ground. It's so cool looking. So like I look at Ridley and he does that. I was just like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
he's like a bigger Firebrand.
No, but Snake and Ridley, I'm like super excited for, and he, like you said, like Link's redesign too. I can't wait to try out too. But
he can
that's
pick
one
up the
thing.
arrows he shoots.
I love.
and he can fire too.
I forgot to add, but I really love the redesign of Zelda herself.
I do too. I think
Oh,
Zelda
yeah.
looks amazing.
She.
I don't know why, but she looks great.
The Twilight
Yeah, because
Princess,
the
so
previous-
had to go.
yeah, the previous-
She's
well,
cold-hearted. So
I'm glad that they retired the Twilight Princess
aesthetic for everyone.
yeah,
Because
for
every
everyone.
Yeah,
Zelda
because the
character is different.
new design, like she gave her
It's a link with-
more
It's a
personality.
link
Yeah, it
between
does.
worlds. Mhm.
It
With the
does.
link-
It makes her stand out a little more.
Yeah.
But
And,
but the previous one, she looked like a fucking robot or something like that. Like she has no.
It's
I mean,
it's
she's
because
just-
the character that design they just look very like realistic and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they
And-
don't show a lot of emotion.
No, this
Yeah.
Zelda's like stupid happy all the time. It's-
I love her
Wow.
final smash where she's just like she sucks you into the Triforce and just like spits you out.
Pretty much.
I also before I go on,
Uh-huh.
I also wanted to point out that I think I obviously there's no way to really tell, but it looks like since they're changing Link, that if you wanted to play Link's regular old style, that's probably going to be like either Toon Link
That's going
or
to be
Young
Young
Link.
Link. That's going to be Young Link for sure, yeah. Definitely going to be Young Link. Because it's going to be so awkward getting back on stage without a hook shot. Because I'm so used to that.
Oh, with Link,
yeah, I'm so used to that.
he's got an actual.
He's
grab,
got to actually
doesn't have a hook
grab. But I do like that he actually grabs people
How come
now.
they put Darkling as an Echo Fighter?
Well,
Because I told Sakurai
there's still some characters to be revealed apparently. All right. Well, before we do that, I'll go over mine's going to be really quick because pretty much
You got everyone you
I
want.
got everyone.
pretty much.
All right. So
You play everybody.
I do play a little bit of everybody, but the characters I main and play the most have never been cut from any series from any game. I only get more. so I mean,
It's a win-win.
there's no real like any one or two characters that I'm excited that's coming back because I already knew that they'd be coming back.
You figured
Except
you
for
knew,
like
you knew Sonic was coming back.
I knew Sonic was
And
going to be.
Pac-Man?
I didn't honestly think that like we were going to get everyone back. So I wasn't expecting like Pac-Man back. I wasn't expecting Cloud to be back.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Mega Man or Ryu to come back. I was expecting Bayonetta because she is pretty much a Nintendo character now at this point.
Yeah. Oh, my Sega, but
I mean, she's owned by Sega, but like you know what I mean.
yeah.
Only her games are on Nintendo.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, it's,
So, like-
it's a pretty smart move that Sakurai did that they include everybody. Like,
Well, the way that they're making this game, to me, it feels like they're making it that it's going to be.
the last.
You know, Sakurai. This is the last game.
He's such a
This is the last
kidder.
game. He's always saying that. But as long as this series makes money, it's never going to be
It's
the last.
never going to be the
But
last.
however, if this was going to be the last game, this is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Bring in everything that's from the past, make it all one game, and here you go.
Like, stop bothering me.
Well, all right. So before we change gears, I'm not totally excited for them, but I do want to try the Inklings.
Oh, yeah.
They look like
definitely.
fun too. I think that ink management is gonna kind of like kill them, slow them down a little bit, but from what it seemed like, it didn't seem like it was that bad of like a...
No, it didn't seem like it was going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Like, from what I saw, Inkling just, I think Inkling has tools necessary to, like, just be really good.
Yeah, I think Inkling's one-on-one is going to be really good. And in like groups, I don't think she'll be all that
I think it'll
great.
be even better because you could just fucking
Steamroll everybody.
steamroll everyone with the paint roller, and then there's like 7 bodies in the ground.
It'll be a guessing game as to who's going to pop out first.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so aside from the Inklings, I already have all my characters coming back.
Yeah,
So
Lucky
I'm
you.
just hyped everybody's coming back. I'm excited more for everyone else. I'm happy for everyone else that everybody's getting what they wanted.
Yeah,
You know? Like
Bringing all the generation players together.
exactly. I like that. I like that like everybody gets to play who they want, what they want, when they want, you know? And that's kind of like not to get off topic too much, but like that's kind of like the console wars as well, you know? Like Crash has always been like a Sony character, but now he's on everybody else's
Now he's
consoles.
yeah,
he's
he's
multi-platform. And like I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome. Now everybody can play Crash, you know? Like I always enjoyed him. It always sucked if somebody like didn't have a PlayStation. They're just like I never played. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
So now like I like that everybody gets everyone. So changes that you noticed about the characters.
I feel that they put a lot of work to Link. Like I said before.
Yeah, we know that Link's been changed a
He's
lot.
been overhauled.
He's almost like
He's
a brand new
almost a new
character.
character.
Yeah, he's totally a new character. And I like the
His
direction.
changes are definitely welcome.
I like the direction they focus on, and I love his moveset. Like when you get to detonate bombs, whatever you
That's
want.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome.
It's a fun feeling.
And
I'm wondering if like can other people pick up those bombs?
So yeah, they did say you can pick them up, and when someone else picks it up, you can't detonate it until they throw it.
Really?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
I mean that seems fair. I
That
mean,
doesn't, I don't know. That seems a little
No,
odd.
it's-
Why wouldn't you be able to?
it seems fair. Like we don't want overpower. Like
I mean, if
No.
anything, you could just detonate as soon as they throw it, and they'll
Yeah.
probably get it
I
blown up
guess so.
anyway.
You just mash that.
You just
down
mash
and-
it until like,
And-
what are you gonna do? You're gonna
like,
throw it? If you do?
besides
I'll run to you.
besides a Link able to shoot 2 arrows, if you miss the arrow from and they're stuck to the ground, you could actually pick it
Pick
up,
them up. hmm
and throw it back. And also, when you try to charge your smash, forward smash, I'm not sure he throws a sword, but
So he
Oh,
throws a
so
blade
if he
beam.
has
He's at
0%,
0%,
he can
yeah.
his forward smash shoots a blade beam.
Yeah,
like
that's
it does in
that's
the
that's
game.
what I like. Like they,
That's a really cool touch.
It is really cool.
Um,
It gives you incentive to not get hit.
Yeah. And what else? I'm kind of glad like he doesn't have the Gale boomerang, and it's just a regular boomerang. Because
Wait, he does have a boomerang still?
he still has a boomerang. It's just not the Gale boomerang. Because
They'll probably.
sometimes that's backfired.
I love when Links try to throw that at me because that's just Steve and I the most.
'Cause you
we
guys
always
like
try
to ride the
We
wind
like to
and then
ride the wind
fucking-
with Ganondorf, and you jump on top of the boomerang as it's coming back to him, and you do the Warlock punch on your way back. You just.
Scary.
Speaking of Ganondorf, I love the change of the Ganondorf
Oh
finally
my
giving him
god!
sword,
Yes,
and he seems more quicker now. Like
he
he's
does.
not-
He
yes.
does. He looks amazing. I can't wait. Like
And-
he still has.
I still like the. I mean, I actually love the changing of his look, like going back.
Oh,
to
I love the
Oh,
design.
it's perfect.
because like the new one, like I don't know, it's just
Well, the Twilight Princess one, it was cool and
I think
all,
it was
but
cool,
like,
but it's retired.
Yeah,
He's too old.
I mean, like he's at a place like you have like bunch of cartoonish characters.
what
You
we
also have a realistic fucking
and
dinosaur.
then you have a realistic looking model. It's like it doesn't fit.
well, that goes back to like what we were saying before about like Zelda. You know, that's just the game and the design that they had.
Mhm.
I also like. Did you notice that they made his up tilt Is it up tilt?
Ooh, Ganondorf's?
Heal? Yeah.
Yeah,
They made it faster.
I saw it. Also, speaking of Link and Ganondorf, when Link hits Ganondorf with his sword, it actually glows.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's a little touch.
Yeah, no, it actually glows when he hits Ganondorf with the sword.
It's stuff like that makes this game so amazing.
It's little tiny, like,
it's little tiny stuff like that.
Yeah, especially Wii Fit, like...
we
improve her face.
She's actually...
Yeah, it was just like, they didn't need to do that.
And especially Olimar, it's like, his helmet is like crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
It's unnecessary, but it's all really cool stuff. Yeah. Like, you'll never notice that when you're playing
the game.
The fact that it's there.
That show dedication of, put so much love to this game.
Exactly.
It feels complete.
It does.
Because the Wii U...
they don't even need DLC for this game and it would be fine.
Like, the Wii U is basically their demo.
It was the alpha build.
Yeah,
it's the alpha build.
It's pretty much a demo. It's an early access.
It was a really fun demo, we'll say that.
It was a pretty good demo.
It's pretty much an early access.
Demo.
The Inkling stage, though... I don't know.
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I hated the Inkling stage in Splatoon, and I don't really like it in this one either.
It seems a little confusing.
Well, the way it works is that you can't run down. You can't.
What?
You can't run up it, or you can't run down it.
I just look at them as platforms. I thought you could just jump up and
No.
Well, platforms.
You can fall through the platforms, but you can't All right, you can run down them, but you can't run up.
You can't run up them?
Yeah.
Really?
So if you go since it zigzags, if you go all the way to the right and you try to go left, you're going to go back down left. You have to actually jump up the platforms. But if you run down them, you can actually go down them. That's what they're saying.
Oh.
So that's why everybody was just like, oh, Inkling, she just fucking runs down the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Any other changes you guys like that you saw?
I like Samus's stuff.
Samus's changes were pretty cool. She can charge her charge shot in the air now.
And her bombs are proximity or timed rather than they're proximity based rather than timed now. They're like melee.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Oh, and they actually changed it up a little bit with the Final Smash for a certain character. Like, instead of Link, with the...
Oh, yeah, so his is basically kind of like Zelda's Final Smash.
Yeah,
I
get what they try to do. They try to make it, get to the point.
Well, that's what they were saying about the Final Smashes. Now they're all just, quick cinematic...
The cinematic kills, essentially.
You're not going to have anyone running around with Wario Man.
Yeah, and I like that. I
like it too.
Get to the point.
Some of them were just a little OP. Wario Man, he was stupid.
He was fun.
He was fun.
I loved clapping people.
Oh my god, that was so annoying.
So fun.
I love Pac-Man's new one.
Pac-Man's new one's great.
He just
goes in really quick.
I love how they give a better Final Smash for DK.
Oh my god, DK is fucking awesome.
I know.
He's so mad. He gets so mad when he does his wind-up punch now. And I like the way he winds it up too. It starts slow and then it gets faster.
But I don't like
cool.
I don't like the fact that Little Mac have the exact same.
They have.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like that it's Gigamac either. I like that his KO punches now looks like the Star Punch. He actually does an uppercut.
In my opinion, for Little Mac's Final Smash, they should do the cinematic like they did to the new DDD. A ring, and then they just knock him out.
I love
DDD's new one is fucking sick.
It's probably, I honestly think, I'm not being biased, but I think it's one of the better ones.
It definitely is.
Because
I also love Bowser's.
Bowser's
where he just
awesome.
punches the stage.
Oh yeah, he was scary as fuck.
I know. I was just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
He's just aiming his fist and oh god.
Another change that I saw that well, I didn't see it, but they said it was Ryu. When he 1v1s people, he's
So he
always
always faces-
facing the
Mhm.
opponent.
Yeah, it's for
Yeah,
input.
yeah, that's
to
the other
others.
thing. That's a little small touch that they
Well,
did.
like he definitely needed it because like anytime I tried playing him, I always got like Tatsu.
You got Tatsu instead of Hadouken?
Instead of Hadouken. So I'm like, that's so annoying.
Well,
And like it'll still happen if you're playing with multi people. But,
yeah,
like,
but it's a nice.
but it is something
helps.
good for sure. And might I also add that like I'm so happy that this happened on stream in front of Sakurai, in front of everyone in the
Oh.
whole world.
Oh.
Bayonetta still has her stupid one touch kill. And I am so happy that actually happened.
So when that happened, apparently people sitting next to Sakurai
Yeah.
were shaking their heads like.
Yeah,
Or he was shaking there. They saw him, and he was shaking his head as soon as he saw that.
There was people that were sitting next to Sakurai. They tweeted out, they're like, "I'm sitting next to him right now," and he just saw the Bayonetta combo and shook his head in like disgust.
So
So
you could say goodbye to that. What does it look like?
that's definitely gonna change.
Oh,
I
definitely.
don't know how, but it definitely will.
Is there any changing with the Mies character?
All right, so since the Switch doesn't have Mii's, I think what they showed us is pretty much what we're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna be like custom characters.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know if they'll do customs.
I guess they just.
I don't
given
think
us-
there's gonna be custom
I just.
in this game.
I think they're just gonna give them like a set moves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're going to be like regular characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people in the Wii U version, in the Switch, wanted to play them online, but you couldn't because of the custom moves.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
So I think they're just going to have standard move sets,
And they're
that's-
going to try to make them playable online.
they'll be
With
online.
and tournaments. Who knows?
And tournaments. Maybe one of them will be top tier. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe Wii Gunner will be the best.
Wii
character in the game.
All right. So speaking of like tournaments and that type of setting, you think the mechanics from this game are going to be
Yes.
I feel it's perfect.
better?
I feel it's
You
perfect.
feel it's a perfect balance
Yeah.
between like Wii U and Melee?
Regardless of some characters being still broken and needs to be fixed, but the way the fighting mechanic is still like it's perfect. Like
I think
There's nothing wrong
it's
with it.
very well done. They were saying that that aerial dodge, which was in Melee, what I want to know is, can you do it twice in the air?
From
They were-
what people saying, it has a lot of.
It has a lot of ending lag.
head lag.
So like, you
So
don't
unless
wanna
you're
do
like
it,
really high in the air,
yeah,
like the top of the screen, like people said they've only gotten to do it once.
gotcha. So that's what they were saying too. That like you couldn't do it like near the stage and then up B, probably depending on your character, and still make it back. So like you have to be strategic still. You know, it's you're not gonna like go into free fall like in Melee. I don't believe, but like you still have to like analyze
You
when
s-
you want to use
You're
it.
still like you gotta be careful like where you're air dodging now.
Yeah, exactly. What I want to know is, I'm sure it's still there, but I didn't actually get to see it at any time. Was is there going to be ledge guarding?
You mean
definitely not. No.
You
It-
think it'll be like the
Sa-
Wii U version?
Yeah, Sakurai is not that stupid. I mean, after
ledge? You mean ledge?
like
Okay,
ledge trumping.
ledge trump.
Yeah,
Ledge.
You know what I mean? Like if you're
Yeah,
holding
yeah,
the ledge
yeah.
and someone else can grab
Oh,
it,
I think that's
it
still.
pops you
I
off.
think that's still. in.
Like I was waiting the whole time watching the whole thing. I was waiting for like some to happen, but I never saw it. So
Trying to think if I saw any. I don't remember, but I think that's still a thing. And
it's a pussy
I
move.
think it's more interesting either spiking someone or just killing them with on the side or killing them
just
on
regular
the top.
killing someone
Yeah.
anywhere. Just
I don't know. That's just me.
I also all right. So another mechanic that I wanted to go over was the hit trails.
Oh my god!
So,
So,
what it seems like is that like your character goes flying pretty fast.
it's like punching.
But, like,
yeah.
But like I don't think it's anything like I wouldn't say that like you're getting more damage or anything. I think it's a way of like nerfing combos. Because like all right, so like if you get sent flying
Yeah.
at 20%,
Yeah.
and you're like off the stage, I think that like regardless of how they did it, you would still be at that point at where you land at 20%, but it just gets you there faster.
Yeah, I was just gonna
You
say
know,
it's
so
like
because like once they hit that spot, they legit like stop,
they
in
stop
like midair.
like, yeah.
So like that's what I'm thinking. It's more like a nerf to like combos, so like people don't like.
That's
So that
that's
it
gonna
makes
be,
it so that you can't follow up with a combo attack.
right.
You know, because if your character physically can't get over there quick enough.
Yeah, I wonder if that's gonna like mess with DIing and SDIing.
I was wondering that too. Like how's
'Cause,
the
like,
how's the DIing
You're
work?
gonna get sent there so quick. Like
You just have to be move. You got to move that controller quick.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
All right. One last or two last things. Also, I think the short hop attack is pretty cool that they added.
That's neat.
Yeah,
you don't have to jump and hit.
You don't have
down
to jump,
A
fast
anymore.
fall, and A anymore. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just literally two.
everyone could be a pro.
Yeah, everybody can be a pro melee player now.
Wow.
Even you.
Oh my god. Like,
And the last thing I wanted to talk about on the mechanics is the map when you go flying
oh,
off.
I like the mini map.
I love the
That's
mini
cool.
map.
That's
It
neat.
shows you exactly how far you are from like dying.
Yeah,
Dead. So
And
it shows the dead zones. I like it.
I like it, and it also helps with the attacker as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like if you should go for that last hit or not. You know.
I really like the smoke effect when they go flying.
The smoke trail.
Yeah,
I
the
do
smoke
too.
trails are cool.
I do too. There's so much more.
So, what do you think? You think it's a would you call this a port or a brand new?
I like Derek's analogy of going from MK3 to Ultimate MK3.
Yeah.
Like it's like an enhanced port,
Yeah,
but
like
at the same
it's
time,
not. It's not like
at
it's
the
not like
same-
Smash 5, but it's like Smash 4.8.
like they use Smash 4 as a
pretty much.
base, and then they just added.
That's
on top
exactly
of it.
what I said that they were going to do. Was that not what I called?
That's not, I know
That
that's
is
what you-
legit. If you guys go back to the last Tony Tea Time, and I don't remember where it says it in there, but I legit said that. All right, so with that, what do you guys think? How on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this?
You didn't list a number I'm excited for because it's beyond 10.
Oh shit,
I'll
I'm
say,
right there with you.
I'll say 9.9.
9.9.
Not quite 10.
Wow. You're like as
There's-
much hype
there's-
as you could be, but not the hype is.
there's
You're like hyper.
there's 0.1% that of you that just thinks that something's gonna
Something's
go wrong.
missing.
Something's
0.1%
missing.
is
It's definitely
you guy.
poke floats. I know. With that, I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you have any ideas for future tea time topics, be sure to let us know. With that, game on, everybody.